Court Andrea's servant. Thank the gods I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The commonly half elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I am a servant of Count Darian Kale Nevis Aeridian. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away on the next street over. He meets your gaze with pleading eyes. Count Arade. I have seen him a few times before. From afar, he looked highly audacious. I confess he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. Alright. You have heard about the Radia family before. This wealthy and noble Mendivian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last time I remember of the family, the young Count Darian, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Alright. So, misfortune continues to dog the house of Iridian, I see. You're telling me everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one who survived that calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servants cast his eyes around the street. I should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canibris. Alright, I'll help. Where's your master's house? It's not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the patches. I used to get out. Help. I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. Alright. Alright, dude. Alright. So, let's finish scouting around. Should be able to go there after the area sun. We have to do this part of it also. There's like blood over here somewhere. Oh, judging by the size of the blood stain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones. Turindalev, most likely. Unfortunate for her. I'm about to die. What is this? Shaking? Oh, bro. And I get knocked down by the stupid AoE. Those guys are the worst. If you don't kill them quick, they'll kill your whole team. Got a better armor. Nice. Okay. I need to heal myself. She needs to be healed also. Alright. This is where we fell. Wow, look at that. Alright, so what we have here is a little ion galaxy thing. Let's click it. Okay. Day 24, month Arodus. 8. Year 4715. The demon invasion transformed all of Canibris into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as the square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Discari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Turindalev, the mightiest of the city's defenders and one of the first to fallen. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Tyragon, and he is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force unknown to mortal kind silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Tyragon is vested with this power and looks at the world with his eyes. The past, the present, and the future stand before him as can't really see that. That's unfortunate. An unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What does the future, or what does he see? Good and evil, chaos and order, everything in its lawful place in the multiverse is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality rid of its flaws is now perfect, and the ions withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. What present does he see? You gave 2 one-handed weapons to... Oh, okay. I was like, what? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the ions' dispassionate gaze. The living are alive. The dead will be judged by ferocity. All is as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky, prowling through the streets, create a drawing juxtaposition. Like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even demons aren't as abhorrent as a sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it. But to the ion's eye, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the ion still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the ion is gone, and only their gaze remains. Tyragon picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. Items received, purple stone knife. What past does he see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, although the one and life are in opposite terms for ions, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This ion appeared from the outside world, or appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle that came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Discari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the demon would have cut the ion down. After allowing the hero to view the world through their eyes, a little that remained of the destroyed ion is killed, even appropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them. Used up its last vestige of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the ion within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may again look at the world through another's eyes, or will he allow it to vanish? Okay, so I'm not doing the Ion Mythic, but it's nice to read it, right? So we'll let it go. Tyragon is not the kind of person who relies on any eyes but his own. The final trace of the Ion's existence fade away, sending one last look of farewell at him. That piercing, unyielding gaze full of understanding of something significant, even as it takes that understanding with it into oblivion. That is not the path we are taking. Okay. I don't know why. Well, that's not true. I can't take it off, but it's there. We're going to have to, turn it in or something. So